Hello viewers, welcome to this edition of Brain Maths. In this video, we want to see how to divide SURD. The division of SURD usually leads to this subtopic which is called rationalization. When you have SURD A to be divided by another SURD B, the first thing you try to do in this kind of situation is to first simplify both A and B. And then, since we said from the beginning of this topic that we don't want to write an ambiguous answer, that is why we are being led to writing our answer in SURD form. So therefore, if you have your denominator in this form, we have to eliminate the root that is there. And we do that by rationalization. And to rationalize means you are going to write this question as root A over root B, and then you multiply both the numerator and the denominator by root B. So, merely looking at this, it is going to lead us to square root of A times B over root B squared. And you all know that squared and square root are going to cancel out each other, leaving us with square root of AB over B. So this is what we call rationalization, and that is what we'll be doing mostly in this video. Now let's try to apply the third division rule that we just mentioned now. The first question says square root of 12 over 81. We can break this into root 12 over root 81. Root 12 can be rewritten as square root of 4 times 3 over, what is the square root of 81? That is 9, which is equal to the square root of 4 is 2, root 3 over 9. Now, if you look at this answer on the board, you will see that there is nothing like a square root over 9. So, this answer is perfect. But assuming we have a number that will divide both 2 and 9, which are normal numbers, then we divide them. But since we cannot divide the two of them, then we leave our answer in this format. Question number 2 says square root of 9 over square root of 2. So this one is going to lead us to the square root of 9 is what? 3 over root 2. But we cannot leave our answer with root 2. Then we rationalize, like we mentioned earlier. And rationalizing means we are going to use this root 2 to multiply both the numerator and the denominator. So this is going to give us 3 times root 2, that is 3 root 2, and root 2 times root 2 will give us root 4. Then we have 3 root 2 over square root of 4 is 2. We have answered question 1 and question 2. Question number 3 says 2 root 5 over 3 root 10. So it is obvious that we cannot break 5 into simpler form, and at the same time we cannot break 10 into products that will give us a perfect square. So therefore, the next thing we are going to do is to rationalize by multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by 3 root 10. So don't forget that when you are multiplying out, you have to take care of whole numbers by whole numbers and whatever is inside the roots by another root. So this is going to be 2 times 3, 6, root 5 times 10, 50, over 3 times 3, 9, and 10 times 10, 100. So we can break 50 into products of 25 by 2, and we have 9 times square root of 100 is 10. So this is going to lead us into square root of 25 is 5. 5 times 6, 30, root 2, over 9 times 10, 90. Now, it is obvious that we can divide 90 by 30. So we say how many 30 in 30? 1. And how many 30 in 90? 3. So we are left with 1 times root 2 over 3. So from what we are seeing here, our denominator is free of any root. So we can say our answer is okay like that. Question number 4 says 4 root 5 times 3 root 2 over root 32 times root 100. So here we are going to try as much as possible to reduce this first before rationalizing. So let's start with the numerator. 4 times 3 will give us 12. Root 5 times 2, 10. Divided by this root 32 can be broken into 16 times 2 times the square root of 10, 100 rather, is 10. So we have 12 root 10 divided by the square root of 16 is 4. So that is 4 root 2 times 10. So which is going to give us 12 root 10 divided by 4 times 10, 40 root 2. 3 can divide, no, 4 can divide both 12 and 40. 4 in 12, 3. 4 in 40, 10. So we are left with 3 root 10 over 10 root 2. So this is what we want to rationalize. We are going to rationalize 3 root 10 over 10 root 2. So rationalizing this means we are multiplying both the numerator and the denominator by 10 root 2. So let's try to quickly do that. 10 root 2, 10 root 2, which is going to give 3 times 10 is 30, and 10 times 2 is 20, divided by 10 times 10 is 100, and root 2 times root 2 will give us root 4. So this is going to imply that 30 root 20 can give us 4 times 5, and root 4 is 2. So 2 times 100, that is going to give us 200, which is equal to 30 root, we don't need to repeat the root yet. The square root of 4 is 2. 30 times 2, root 5 over 200. These two, this 0 will cancel out each other. So we have 6 root 5 over 20. And if you look at 6 and 20, we can still break them by 2. So our final answer in this case is going to be, how many 2 can we get in 6? 3 root 5 over how many 2 can we get in 20? That is going to be 10. So our answer for question number 4 is 3 root 5 over 10. Try to solve these two problems on your own as usual at the end of our lessons. I'm expecting your feedback in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Try to send these videos to as many people as possible. All you have to do is just to copy the link and paste it in that person's box. Until I meet you again, have a blessed time.